Quetzalcoatlus is one of the most anticipated playables in the Isle Evrima, and has plenty of potential being the largest flyer planned for the Isle. With that, there are plenty of varying expectations for how Quetzalcoatlus will play and function in the greater ecosystem of the Isle Evrima. But before the video starts, please consider subscribing, as if I hit 2K by the end of the month, I will do the impossible and stream Carnotaurus in the Isle, which is a perfect small tier hunter, which should be the role of Quetzalcoatlus, but let's properly start the video. Quetzalcoatlus should be a slow and cumbersome flyer, not being able to participate in dogfights unlike Pteranodon, mainly using its flight to travel across the map efficiently and should not be attacking from the air, unlike this piece in the concept art where it's shown picking up a Gallimimus and flying away. I personally think Quetzalcoatlus should be far more effective on the ground and fits it as a creature more, and I believe the developers should take inspiration from modern birds of prey, especially the secretary bird, which hunts on the ground by delivering rapid kicks to its prey and killing them quickly and efficiently. Quetzalcoatlus should fill a similar role in the environment, with the main difference being that it would attack with its beak and not its feet. These attacks should do low damage compared to other animals in a similar size range, and should have little to no cooldown. This would facilitate chaining combos to try and kill your prey as fast as possible. Quetzalcoatlus should also have a finishing grab attack, where it only becomes effective once the prey is at low health. This grab attack should give you the ability to violently shake your prey, snapping their bones if at low health, and ultimately killing them. And this attack should not do a lot of damage if the creature isn't at low health. This attack should take large amounts of stamina and should have some sort of a punishment if the attack is missed, and if the creature is too large, it should get stunned. The largest creature Quetzalcoatlus should be able to grab is Omniraptor, and with these abilities, Quetzalcoatlus will be the premier small tier hunter that would rely on getting quick combos to kill its prey, and if not skilled enough, the prey should have an easy time escaping. The largest creature Quetzalcoatlus should be able to hunt is the Kentrosaurus, as anything larger than that seems unreasonable. Quetzalcoatlus should have fast acceleration for its size and should also be agile, as Darkids were extremely competent on the ground in real life, and with a quick takeoff into the air. Once in the air, it should mainly be gliding from place to place, as the takeoff would be extremely tolling on its stamina, and it should heavily benefit from the new air currents, potentially relying on them to travel across the map efficiently and quickly. But if a storm rolls around, the Quetzalcoatlus should become grounded and would have to weigh out the storm on either some sort of a perch or the ground. Quetzalcoatlus should also have an extremely diverse diet, having most creatures that weigh under 1,000 kilograms on its diet. And speaking of 1,000 kilograms, Quetzalcoatlus should be larger than its real-life counterpart, being within the size range of 500 kilograms to 1,000 kilograms. Unlike a realistic Quetzalcoatlus, that would be 250. Which would be too small to compete with the other predators and would allow it to be able to be pinned by an Omniraptor, which just doesn't feel right. Quetzalcoatlus should also have varied niches while it's growing up, being a faster, more competent flyer while it's smaller, and being far less effective on the ground, and gradually becoming worse in the air but better on the ground while it ages. Quetzalcoatlus should also be a relatively solitary animal, only having a group size of 3, as it seems like a solitary animal to me, mainly living by itself or in small groups. And speaking of groups, Quetzalcoatlus should nest similarly to Pteranodon, building nests out of sticks, and should be limited to 2 to 3 eggs like modern birds of prey, and would eventually kick out their young at around 60% grown, similar to modern birds of prey. With all of these aspects combined, Quetzalcoatlus could be one of the most fun creatures in the Isle of Evrima, relying on quick combos to take down its prey and being more sluggish in the air than it is on the ground. Hearing its broadcast should strike fear into the local wildlife and cause them to either run, hide, or fight. But what do y'all think about my concept for Quetzalcoatlus? Leave your opinions down in the comments below, and please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps me out a lot and means the world to me. I am also working on an Isle nature documentary, so if you are interested, please consider joining the Discord server in the pinned comments. And finally, I am not touching the robot Quetzalcoatlus with a 50-foot pole, as if I say anything wrong, Lore Court is gonna come after me and my family.